What's up? It's your boy Karceno here in rare form. As YouTube struggles to send out my notification for my live chats yet again, we still get going. We don't wait for no one. Oh, now they must have gotten the message. What's up, Mr. Carter? I see you. You said you tried to donate, but it wouldn't let you. I don't understand. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I hope you guys clicked the notification button that's above the page, that little bell. I'm quite sure they got a help button on there if you're having trouble. The weather is pretty cold out here. It's about like 30 some degrees. Now, let's get to why we're here. LeBron James, like I'm saying though, it's probably a help button or something over there where something's going wrong. Now, let's get to why we're here. LeBron James getting all this press because of the fact that he passed Wilt Chamberlain on the all-time scoring list because he got more points. And everyone says I should be giving respect to LeBron James for passing Wilt Chamberlain. If you put a turtle and a hare in a race, and the turtle passes the rabbit passes the line faster than the turtle, one day the turtle will eventually get to the line where the rabbit probably stopped. Turtle will probably keep going. Just gonna take him longer. And LeBron is the turtle, to be clear. So everyone's so cheering and congratulations, and I'm just like, he hadn't done anything. He hadn't done anything. The turtle has finally gotten to the line. Eh, he has played 115 games, or was it 112 more than Wilt Chamberlain? 100. He's played a whole season more of games to get to the record. Wilt Chamberlain played 14 years in the league. LeBron is in year 17. He played 85 more games than Michael Jordan to get to the record. Now, as far as a lot of people, yeah, a lot of people get this confused because you got the NBA TV, ESPN, they go on Fox Sports One. They're all gonna lie to you. They're gonna keep you stupid and confused. I won't allow you to be stupid and confused. I'm gonna tell you the truth, no matter what. Okay, Wilt Chamberlain. Okay, he owns about. He's the. You gotta understand. Owns almost all the records in basketball. So don't allow them to try. They're trying to make it look like he's better than Wilt Chamberlain now. They're painting that false narrative. The man averaged like 57 and 26 rebounds in a season. Nobody's gonna beat that. He's got he's got like 68 records in the NBA right now that's not gonna be broken. He was the only player in NBA history to average 40 and 50 points in a season, score 100 points in a single game, grab over 2,000 rebounds in a season. He got 7 scoring titles, 9 field goal percentage titles, 11 rebounding titles, and he led the league in assists one year. Has LeBron done any of those? How many scoring titles has he won? One. How many rebounding titles he got? How many assist titles do he got? So where did he pass Wilt Chamberlain at as far as being a better basketball player? Are you kidding me? Exactly. They didn't count blocks. Blocks didn't count. That was just part of defense. Wilt Chamberlain would average a quadruple double or a triple double in blocks. He had about 20 blocks a game. Just a truth teller, Tevin. I'm not stupid. I don't go for the banana in the tailpipe like the rest of you guys do. No way, shape, or form is LeBron James in the conversation of Wilt Chamberlain. It's not, it's an insult. This is what I keep telling you guys that, well, it's a different time, different game. Exactly. It's a different time and a different game. They've made the game easier. They made it easier for you. It's funny how they say that. Bill Russell played in the same league with Wilt Chamberlain and battled Wilt and got his reputation from what he did on Wilt defensively as well as being offensive. If you want to say it, he was the first two-way player. But Wilt did his part too. And because he surpassed him in scoring, I wouldn't rate him over Bill Russell. I wouldn't rate him over Wilt. No Mike, no Kobe, no. He's not on this list. Do you understand? There's a certain thing that greatness is, and then being promoted as great is a whole different thing. They're promoting you like LeBron just hit 44 and they acting like he didn't had the greatest game ever in this season. I've seen Klay Thompson hit 50. I've seen Steph Curry hit 50. Steph Curry is averaging 30 points a game while shooting 50%. He's shooting 51% from the field. And do you know how many threes he shoot? We've never seen anything like that. And we heard about it for what? A day? They still talking about like LeBron just did something incredible. He shot 13 free throws. I know. Nobody thinks that because you guys are brainwashed and stupid. It's not my fault. I just try to bring you out of the matrix. But don't worry, we can plug you right back into the matrix. You can lay right back down in that water. I'll put that cord right back in the back of your head, and you can go ahead and overdose on the NBA TV highlight. No problem, man. Bernard King, he just drunk himself off the court. Bernard King, he was the best playground, college, bad pro. You couldn't do nothing with Bernard King, man. The only thing that defeated Bernard King was Bernard King. That's why his NBA career didn't last as long as it should have. But he was unstoppable. Unstoppable. That was the only thing that Wilt and LeBron had in common. He had a stigma on his name for being a choke artist because they kept losing to the Celtics. That's the only thing they got in common. Was Dr. J better than LeBron James? Absolutely. Absolutely. See, you didn't get to see Doc when he was Doc. You know, Doc was in the Dr. J was Dr. J was for they looked at him as just a guy who could dunk. He couldn't do anything else. That's how they basically promoted him. But Dr. J, when he came in the NBA, he was near like the end of his career. Like ABA Dr. J was way better. When he was younger, are you kidding? You couldn't stop Dr. J. You never seen anybody. Him and David Thompson was ruling the league. You know, they was dunking from all over the place. In the NBA, they had a no dunking rule at one time. ABA was where real basketball was being played. That's like the NBA today. If they take out all the blacks and just have about three black folks out there and a bunch of white guys walking around playing ball, you'll be like, "What is happening? What am I watching here?" Pass to Arbadovich, pass into Jensen. Jensen hits a little jump shot. You'd be like, "I can't watch this." Then you turn to ABA, it's alley oop dunks. Oh my God, he dunked on him. All the players is over there. All the playmakers, everybody was over there. So they had to shut the ABA down. The NBA had to buy them out. They were like, look, we got to have a merger because we getting killed in the ratings. I mean, in his career, LeBron has had some dunks. Yeah, he has some dunks in his career. Who said something about that? What that got to do with anything? Is you feeling all right? I mean, he ain't gonna have them no more. Those days are gone. Them legs is gone, bruh. Did you see when he was having this game that he was having? You saw what he was doing on the sideline to keep himself active. He was in there rolling on a doggone pin to try to keep his back loose. This isn't trolling. This is facts. Wilt Chamberlain holds like 68 to 70 NBA records. Okay. I already told people he averaged 22 rebounds for a career, 50.4 points a game in a season. He scored 100 points and at least what he had. Well, he had 55 rebounds in a single game. He scored 65 or more points 15 times, 50 or more points 11 to 18 times. He scored 50 points 118 times. I don't give a damn if it was against the Milwaukee Bucks. He scored 50 or more points 118 times with no threes. See, blocks and steals weren't even being recorded back then. If you went back and recorded the blocks and steals, he would have a quadruple double easy. He would have averaged a quadruple double. Now, even with the addition of the 3-point shot, Wilt Chamberlain holds the NBA record. Most points in a season, 4,029. And he also got the second highest at 3,586. We already know about the 100 points in a game. The most points scored in a half, 59 by Wilt Chamberlain. Scored 59 points in the first half. He's had 45 50-point games in a season. He has the most 40-point games in a season, 63. He led the league in scoring in 7 straight years. Kobe Bryant almost tied him. Kobe had 6, didn't hit 7. The most career 40-point games. Michael Jordan had 173. Wilt Chamberlain has 271. The most consecutive 60-point games. He's got 4. Then he got 3, and then somebody else got 2. Consecutive 60-point games. Can you believe that? He had 7 games in a row where he scored 50 points or more. He's had 14 games in a row where he scored 40. Don't ask about 30s. Even in today's time, he's had 65 straight 30-point games. And he holds the record for the 20-point game at 126. The most points per game by a rookie, 37.6 points is what he averaged, plus 22 rebounds. The fewest games played to reach 15,000 points. Now that's a record. Can LeBron say, I did it in the fewest amount of games? No. Even with the 3-point shot, even how easy it is to score, would have played more games than Kareem, all of them, and would not have passed them without playing as many games. So he is not even in their conversation. It's not discredit. These are facts, not stats. We're talking facts. Okay? Y'all get caught up in this statistical garbage as they keep coming in here feeding you these lies. Still talking about this LeBron crap. I gotta go another day listening to them talk about this 44-point game. Are you kidding me? He was the one that was the fewest games played to reach 20,000. 499, the fewest game to reach 20,000. Michael Jordan did it in 620 games. He's the second. Fewest games to reach 25,000 points. Wilt Chamberlain against the Detroit Pistons. Michael Jordan is second at 782. Fewest games played to hit 30,000 points. It took him 941. It took Michael 960. Now, Michael Jordan and Wilt are tied with a record. Most consecutive season leading the league in field goals made. 7 consecutive seasons. Him and Michael Jordan are tied. Most field goals made in a game. Wilt Chamberlain, 36. Most field goals made in a half, 22. The most consecutive seasons leading the NBA in free throw attempts. NBA playoff record. Most points by a rookie in a playoff game, 53. I mean, he's second in like almost every statistical category. Wilt Chamberlain is at least second in a lot of those categories. The Rockets got smashed. Warriors got smashed, and we talked about that because they've been smashed from within. So please tell me how this guy from Akron is is surpassed Wilt Chamberlain. That's all I want to know. How that person surpassed Wilt Chamberlain. Yeah, well, the Golden State Warriors love who? They love Durant. They check Draymond. Well, look, after this year, the band's breaking up. Clay will be a Laker, and who knows what's gonna happen to Kuzma or Ingram. If Kevin Durant goes to Boston, they're gonna lose a lot. Which I mean, in player personnel, they don't need a Kevin Durant. Like Philly, like if, let's say Kevin Durant went to Philadelphia, that would be something different. But I think Kevin Durant, one, he likes, definitely likes to stay in the Bay, in the West Coast area. I can't see him really playing with LeBron. Exactly. But the point is this: why would anybody want to be associated with LeBron James, especially in that faction? So when we talk about greatest players of all time, they got to quit selling this false narrative that LeBron James is the end all be all of basketball. It's insulting. He's not even the best basketball player this season. He's not the best basketball player right now. So what are we talking about? It's like, have we forgotten all the players in the league that we got to keep, that everybody got to promote this guy? You got players on other teams, they trying to make promote LeBron James. It's like, are y'all insane? I just think the whole world is just nuts. There's no more professional journalism. That's dead. Well, it's not like that at all. It's a whole different situation. Um, Carmelo should go to Philadelphia. He'll fit in perfect there. Um, Besides that, he's close to his son. He's in Philly. That's a nowhere ride to New York to see his kid. So that is just the perfect match. Whether Philly wants him or not, or his role on Philly, he can come off the bench, and definitely they got a guy in there. He could basically start. This guy they got in there, Chandler, what he averaged like 2 points a game. They could sit him on down. KD does? No. I don't know why people saying that they trying to make donations and it's not working. That's crazy right now. He never passed Wilt. He's eventually scored more points because he played more games. They keep lying to you by not saying exactly what it is. No, Michael Jordan didn't pass Kareem. He would have been very close had he not retired twice. Imagine if Michael didn't retire in '93. Do you think he wouldn't have surpassed Kareem by now? And then the game y'all keep talking about, he passed Will, he passed Will. He just scored more points. LeBron James was so terrible in defense in that game. I don't really think about stuff like that, man. It's like comparing quarterbacks of today to yesterday. It's like these arcade. You got Mitch Trubisky out here throwing 300-yard games. Now, you gonna say Mitch Trubisky is better than Tom Brady? No, you wouldn't. You're gonna be like, well, Mitch Trubisky, I think he kind of better than Jim McMahon. No, I would take Jim McMahon in RB. But those guys used to get nailed. Hit upside the head, the whole nine. I mean, we talking about Kobe Bryant, who, if he wasn't physically killing himself in the game, would still be playing it. We talking about Kobe Bryant, if he was cherry picking on defense, just sitting back, not playing none, and resting on the court like LeBron do by just walking up and down the court, not doing anything, then yeah, he just want to play offense. And then we comparing this guy as the greatest player of all time, a player that don't play any defense. Are you kidding me? That what we doing today? Not on my watch. Not on my watch at all. Nope.